So, Butch. And Butch is a Christian. And that's big.
You done goofed.
Hey, what's up guys? This is gonna be pretty much a quick video. I don't think this is gonna drag on for too long. If it does, I apologize. The reason why I haven't, exactly made a video about this earlier within the week or something like that is because, well, I mean, there's like, what, 20 to 50 other videos that you can watch discussing about the same things over and over again. And I did give my opinion out on a public video, but my friend deleted the stream, sadly. So yeah, might as well make my own video giving my opinion on what has been happening with our good old best friend, the man who made our childhood, Butch Hartman. And let's all remember that. He made our childhood, but don't remember any of the games you played or any of the game consoles you had, or your favorite snacks, your favorite ice creams, your best friends, your other favorite television shows, about 20 to 30 other of them. None of that exists. It just doesn't. It never existed in the first place. Only these two shows matter. That's all you need to know. And that's why I trust him with my future. But joking aside, yes, Butch Hartman has gone into a lot of really crazy controversy with what he's done. And if this was like last week, if I was making this video last week, because I think around that time he was slowly getting his mark, he was not too far away from getting all of the money that he needed and stuff like that. If I was making it during then, I probably would have had the thought of like, maybe this guy just has no idea what he's doing. Because the entire impression that I got from Butch Hartman the entire time that he was on YouTube, not the entire time, because I actually thought it was, pretty cool that, oh, okay, a cartoon creator's on YouTube and he's pretty much going to be staying there. That's pretty cool. But as time slowly went on, you just kind of started picking up certain hints that just weren't right. It was the fact that, like, okay, he just does a lot of videos regarding Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents, stuff that's popular basically, like Fortnite, Pokemon, and even YouTubers and stuff like that, all that crazy type of stuff. And thinking, this just kind of gets weird. And of course, the obligatory clickbait. It's all over the place. It's crazy. And I was really getting the idea that maybe this is just a guy, who's just really out of his time and is trying so hard to connect with this generation because he's just so out of it right now. And I still got that when he was doing the Kickstarter. I heard about it, thought it was weird, thinking, why do you need to do a Kickstarter for something, well, that's gonna fail most likely. And of course, it's like he won. All the odds were pretty much stacked against him in a way, but he won. But because he won, that's what made it even worse for him. Because he's just getting deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole, and it's just like, what are you doing, bud? Like, you look at his Kickstarter, and, the things that people point out, yeah, it makes sense. First of all, why does this cost so much money for something that is practically going to fail? Especially for all the quote-unquote rewards that you're going to be getting here. Oh yeah, pledge $10,000 to have yourself to be an animated character. There were 5 people who did that, apparently. I feel bad for those people, but at the same time, I don't even know if that's true or not. And if you look throughout the whole thing, it just seems very, very vague, ambiguous, and then just a lot of questions need to be answered. Butch Hartman keeps saying that, oh yeah, we're gonna be doing this. Oh yeah, it's all access. It's a family streaming service and everything like that. But you see no other name besides Butch Hartman because, he has to stroke his egotistical, junk off to really get himself off in the morning and at night so he could sleep better. He really has to brag about everything that he's done. Like, oh, I made 2 of your favorite shows. Not really, and especially out of like 30 to 50 other shows that you've watched in your life. Like Craig McCracken, he's made 3 shows, 3 cartoons, which are all, with no doubt about, better than anything that Butch Hartman has made. You don't see him begging for money. You don't see him, like, you know, lying to people or anything like that, lying to his fans, most importantly. Same thing goes for Gendy Tartakovsky. He's made Dexter's Lab, Samurai Jack, and other shows. They were all great. He knows how to do his stuff. He's even had some movie tie-ins, which were also better than what Butch has done. You don't see him bragging about that type of stuff, but Butch just really has to let himself go. Really just loves to remind you that he did this stuff. He did it. He really did it. He does all that, and it's like, who else is helping you? Who? Tara Strong? Your editor? Your wife? Your kids? Who? No, it's just his name. And it's like that ego really drives him up every time. It's crazy. And not only that, I think the best part of you, if you go look at that Kickstarter right now, you know, Axis Entertainment, it specifically says, Axis Entertainment wants to become your choice for family-focused programming. Well, you know what, Butch? That doesn't work anymore. From the sheer fact that, you know, we were all a little bit angry that he somehow made his mark, but we were thinking, okay, what's next? But now, ever since the whole video of him actually being exposed, revealed.
So, Butch is a Christian, and that's big.
That this is going to be pretty much just nothing but his own agenda. It's not your choice on what it says on the Kickstarter. No. It's his choice of it being specifically a Christian service network. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. There just isn't. Problem is that if you go look at the Kickstarter and all of the videos that he clickbaited you into watching, and by the end of it and such, where he announces Axis, nowhere does he drop the word Christian, religion, or anything like that. And you know what? He knew that would drive people away. He knew if he brought it into it, people wouldn't entirely support it. He knew that, and that's why I thought maybe he has no idea what he's doing. We all kind of thought that. Well, I shouldn't say everyone thought that. But, you know, a number of people were thinking, like, Butch, do you know what you're doing with Kickstarter? He absolutely does know what he's doing. Because he just blatantly lies to everyone on, like, just, you know, wasting their money on something that just doesn't work. He's tricking all of these kids that pretty much just steal from their mom's purses and take their credit cards just so they can, you know, watch whatever Butch is going to be on there. Like, Butch, what is going to be on Axis Entertainment? What, cartoons, your failed pilots, sitcoms, Bible studies? Like, what's going to be on there, man? Because that's what I'm wondering. What's part 2? Let's remember this. All of what we've been talking about for like the past week or two has only been phase 1 from what Butch is saying. So what's gonna be phase 2? Like, are we gonna blow up the world next? Like, what is really next? Are we gonna donate more money? Is it gonna get a site running up? He's gonna have his own, you know, I wouldn't say channel like on TV, but like another YouTube channel or something like that. What is next? Because that's what I'm wondering. You have all of our attention now, but at the same time, it's the wrong kind of attention, because we're not looking at you at like, okay, maybe, just maybe within that 10%, you can blow our mind somehow. But no, it's not. Like, he somehow ended up in the negatives. It's a negative 2% right now of how everyone's backing him right now. And from the sheer fact that not only did he pretty much, you know, upset everybody, but more importantly, he upset his fans, and then just like everyone who supported him for like the past 5, 10 to even 15 years. Almost their whole lives, basically. Just lies to them and says like, yeah, I'm just, you know, basically using this to, you know, support my agenda of Christianity and everything like that. Just what I wanted to do. Why? Like, why would he do that? I really don't understand what he's trying to accomplish with this, because I still think Axis is going to fail. Okay, let me scratch that. I know Axis is going to fail. Like, we all know this. There's just no point of it existing, pretty much. Yet he still went through with it and somehow got like a bunch of money to do all this type of stuff. It's crazy. So, yeah, and yeah, you know, I know about the whole thing of, like, you know, him getting that one comment with the Family Guy thing or whatever. It's just basically asking, like, hey, have you seen this joke? And then he just goes off on the one dude saying, like, oh, well, I don't want to talk to you if you don't do what I do. If you don't animate, I have no time with you. It's like, I mean, that argument only works to, like, the smallest degree possible. Because you can go out to a restaurant, order a bowl of soup, go with it, and the soup is cold, and then you ask the person who made the soup saying, like, hey, this is cold, and I don't like this, and the guy who made it says, like, well, you're not a chef, you have no room to talk. What? That's so backwards. But yeah, you know, you can see the many videos about this. This is my opinion on Butch. Like, I was thinking that maybe he was a guy who was disconnected with his time, but no, he obviously knows what he's doing. He obviously wants to lie to you. He wants to steal your money. He wants to scam you out of it. And he just wants to do what he wants to do with the Wax's network, not what you want to do. Not what you want to do. Just remember that. And always remember, he made your childhood, so we can trust him on that. Okay? Yeah, comments below, you know what to do, you know what I do with all the links, have fun with those and stuff like that. Thank you for watching, that's greatly appreciated, have a great day, have a great night, and everything else you know what to do. Bye.